You know, I'm gonna get straight to the point. I'm not gonna mess around. I'm not gonna do any of the stuff that I was gonna do. I'm back. This is. Originally I thought about saying resurrection or revival. No, it's not, because it didn't die. My excitement, my enjoyment, my pleasure and fun from doing YouTube, it faded, but it didn't die. It wasn't over. It just went away for a while. So this hiatus, I believe I'm using that word right, ends today, September 1st. Ugh. It's also like 12:30, 1 a.m., so fun. September 1st, 2020. It's the day my break ends. I am back. Now, will there be breaks again? Maybe. Will they be as long as this? No. It just pissed me off because I lost a lot of things when I lost that enjoyment that I had from doing this. I lost, of course, I lost the YouTube channel. Well, I didn't lose it because you're obviously watching it right now, but I lost what I had on it already. Sure, that stuff's still there, but I lost that connection that I had to the channel. And I want that back. Then there's also the fact that there's actually another channel that I'm working on, that I've been working on, that relates to funny enough, no surprise, wrestling, professional wrestling. Yes, it relates to that. And then also, like, there's still gonna be stuff on here about it, but I may start a project with, or I might split that channel. That's for the wrestling. I might split it two ways. Actually, no, I wouldn't. So there might be another one all about the gaming world, and not just that. There's, because when you think about the gaming world, you think about video games. You think PC, Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo. You think about all those things, but what you don't think about is the card games. Now, I remember there was stuff I said about Chaotic, one of my favorite card games. There's Yu-Gi-Oh! There's Pokemon, there's all these games, card games. There's all these things that, honestly, it's like there's all this stuff that I know so much about, and then there's things I don't know a lot about. And those are going to be things that I'm going to be sharing with it. Like, there's going to be reviews. Like, you know what, I'm going to do that too. There's going to be reviews of games that I've played. If I haven't played it before, then it's going to be a blind review. If I've played it before, then there's going to be a review about it. And for that, I will tell you, actually, you know what, it might just stay on the vlog channel. That might stay on the vlog channel, I don't know. This stuff I'm talking about now might stay on the vlog channel about the reviews and stuff, I don't know. I'll have to figure that out, because this is just a project that just popped in my head now, so It's not like the wrestling thing where it's being planned out, so I can figure it out right. But if I do make a channel for it, then either way, the first game that's gonna get reviews, or it's gonna get, I'm gonna talk about, is a game that I'm going to be going over 5 times. Blue Eagles, Golden Deer, Red Eagles, Golden Deer, Blue Lions, Church, Saros, and then Ashen Wolves, I believe that's the last one is. And the Ashen Wolves, I actually have not. That one's gonna be blind. The other four, they'll be following a playthrough again. Each one will have a little bit of a difference. I'll even go over my team that I from start to finish, who I picked to keep brought along with me, like who started to the end, who I picked from other groups. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, I am talking about Fire Emblem Three Houses. It honestly became one of my favorite games. It also reminded me about how much I loved the Fire Emblem series. And I think Birthright and Fates, those two that were paired up, that was my introduction to Fire Emblem. And since then, it's been growing ever more, and I've enjoyed every dive into Fire Emblem that I've had. It is definitely one of my favorite, if not my favorite, game series. So that's going to be fun. That's going to be a fun thing to do. I actually could go over that too, maybe. Or even there's another one, Fire Emblem Warriors. I know it's not really a Fire Emblem of the same variety, but I could do that too. Could go over those. I actually have a list here of the social medias that I'm going to revive. There's also the Xbox that I never put up, the PlayStation PS4, that's new. So that's gonna be a little interesting video. I'm gonna be going over everything that's changed, gaming wise and just basic wise. Looking at it here, there's the Instagrams, because everybody's apparently got to have one of those. There's the snaps, the snaps of chatting. Everybody's got to go with one of those apparently, or something like that. I don't know. There's Twitter. Everybody's got to have that. That's the one thing I've learned, is everybody apparently has to have a freaking Twitter. So we're gonna have that out there. The Instagram's gonna be out there. I don't know about that. Actually, yeah, no, we're not gonna do that Snapchat one. That one's gonna be different. That one's gonna be a different story. I'm gonna have to think on that one. That one's gonna have to be something else. I don't know. But then there's the Xbox, where you can follow instead of just adding friends, so that helps. There's the PlayStation, where I don't fully remember it, 'cause it's been a while since I played, and I haven't really focused on it since then. There's the Wattpad, or Wattpad. I was trying to do something funny, but I can't do it. Wattpad, that pad, the Wattpad. I don't know where I'm going with this. That's actually something that's coming back with this. There's the PokeGo, and by that I mean shorthand, the Pokemon Go. That code is gonna be there, and then Twitch. Yes, Twitch. It's gonna be there, and I've actually already done a little bit with Twitch in the way of videos or live streaming, so that's gonna be fun. Now, it's probably mainly going to be Xbox stuff, just because that's the only thing that I actually have set up to stream with Twitch. And even then, I still have a little buggy issue every now and again that sometimes it'll stop and I won't even notice. There's some times where I've just played, like I've done Call of Duty, the zombie mode, for I think 3, maybe? I think it's 3, possibly 3. I don't know. And I would just do this challenge of get to level, I'd get to around 20 and then stop. Well, actually no, I'd keep playing until I died, but I would stop playing as hard. I would stop playing to my best abilities at 20. Like, I would just be playing around at that point. Like, I wouldn't purposely die, but but 20 is like the goal. And I would keep going until I got to that. Of course, it got to a point where I would change the map each time. There was some maps that I just didn't know. There are maps I don't know. Shangri-La, I don't know Shangri-La enough to go to round 20. Ascension, Ascension is my best map. I could get to round 20 by myself easily, and these are all by myself, by the way. So that's why it's just for giggles. It's not for seriousness. It's not to really go as far as I can. It's just to play around. It's just to have fun. I enjoyed playing the Call of Duty Zombies. It was one of my favorite things before, so playing that was fun. Octodad was a thing that happened. It was supposed to be 2, but I only did the first half, and I literally got to pretty much right before the ending, actually. So I'm actually disappointed in myself for not finishing that. The videos aren't saved, so it doesn't matter. I could still go over it again. There was some Stardew Valley there was some Stardew Valley that was part of it. That was interesting because I was actually planning on having multiple people join me for that, and I was setting up for it, and then they all backed out, so I didn't get the opportunity to continue that one as much as I wanted to, because that one actually seemed really fun to me, and I actually really wanted to find out about the Stardew Valley. I really want to find out about Stardew Valley multiplayer and how that works and all that crap. What else did I do? There was some boulder rolling, Rock of Ages. I only got it because it was cheap, and I thought, why not try it? It's definitely a game that I'd rather watch than play, but I'm glad it was on sale for really cheap money, because I would feel stupid if I had bought it brand new. And by that I mean at full price. When I think about games, I think about them in the regards of GameStop being like, oh, they're brand new or they're used. Even though sometimes there are actually games that are used that cost more than they do new, which is hilarious. Let's see what else is on there. What was on there? There was, let's see, Stardew Valley, Call of Duty Zombies. I think there was a Hat in Time video, which would actually be cool to go over again. I have a few other games, like I know that there's a new one I just got, actually, well, it's not really new, but it's new to me. Death Road to Canada. Yeah. And I'm enjoying playing it, and it's gonna be something that I'm actually gonna look into. My phone's recording, so I can't see the time. Actually, no, because when I'm done with this, I'm probably gonna head to sleep, because I have to work in the morning. So I'm probably going to save that for tomorrow night. So on September 2nd on the Twitch, there shall be some Death Road to Canada. And no guarantees I make it to the end, plenty of guarantees I die. I've yet to actually get to the end, so... But in the meantime, I just wanted to get that out. Because if I didn't now, I wasn't going to do it at all. I hesitated. I purposely delayed myself, and then when actual things happened to cause delays, I got agitated because then I felt like I missed my opportunity to really come back. I think I said in January, no, I think I said in like January I wanted to start, but then I'm like, I'll give it till February or March. Actually, I think it was March, because I'm like, okay, then I can do this, and then I'll be fine. Obviously that didn't happen. I think there was a video saying I'm back, but in reality it didn't happen because then work started to pick up. I somehow went from the new part-timer to with like 20-25 hours a week to a guy that's the past month had 50 out of 4 weeks, 2 of which were 50 hours, and every other week is anywhere from 40 to 45. So, and a physically demanding job a physically demanding job does not come easily, or does not go easily. So that's a thing that's gonna get annoying quickly. I'll tell you that right now. That it's not gonna be easy with the job, but that's okay. It's okay for now. But it will probably impede the itchy shoulder. It would probably impede the other channels that wouldn't be as important, because this is not going to be able to be daily right away or for a bit. I'll tell you that now. It might be, my goal for a start is guaranteed 2 videos, 2 uploaded videos a week of, I'm either going, okay, so here's, just to start off, I think I'm going to be going, because today is Tuesday, I'm hoping to have Tuesday and Thursdays to start with, and I'm sorry if this is just weird that I'm back here with so much space, but I needed to lay back for a minute. My upper back with this job is, upper back and shoulders are gone. But yeah, so, what was I saying? I forgot where I was. I forgot what I was saying. No. Something about impeding the other channels. Oh wait, yeah. So my goal is gonna be to start is gonna be Tuesday and Thursdays, which means I would upload Wednesdays and Fridays just to start, and then I would change it from Tuesday and Thursdays to Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and the uploads would be. And here's the thing, I say that, so for the 2 days, the uploads would hopefully be, so the Tuesday would be up by Thursday, guaranteed, and the Thursday would be up by Saturday. And then when I get to 3, it would probably be, all I know is that if I do get to a point where I go, and it would be, I will admit now, 1 day a week will not have a video,
because that'll be a day that's, well, that's not true. It would have a video, it's just, it wouldn't always have a video, because I would need, just to have one day to focus on everything, because I would need the time and effort, and I want to have at least a day fully devoted to, because I have 5 days a week at least, or I have 5 days a week guaranteed to effort towards everything else. But I want to have one day dedicated just entirely to the channel and the Twitch and all that stuff. So it would be a day that I would go through the videos to upload them. I want to come away from editing as much as I can, because I remember that not being a good thing, that my editing of then, even though it was with very crappy quality editing software, I want to be able to just go bang, bang, bang. So this, all one thing, and I want to stop it by 25 minutes. That's a goal I just set right now. So that's going to be a thing. Is there anything else I'm missing? Let's see. Oh, Wetpad, that's going to be something that I'm starting to work on, actually. That's going to be something that's going to be a side project, so whenever I have free time and I feel like writing something, the old stories I might not touch, because at this point I've forgotten them. I know that there's a handful of stories that were in notebooks from school that I just don't have anymore. I don't know what happened to them. I am very upset that I've lost them, and I don't know where they are. I don't know what happened to them. I'm very upset about this, but I will keep looking for them and hope I find them, because if I do, then that's going to be awesome, because those stories are going to be put up the exact same way they were written, to the point that they were written to. The stories that are up there now are probably not going to get touched. If they do, it's because I was like, I really want to continue on this, or I have ideas for this and I want to continue with, but in the big part of it, I don't want to touch them, because it would be a whole nother person. It's like a whole nother person. It would be like if Dr. Seuss picked up or started a book and then gave it to Edgar Allan Poe to finish. That's a good comparison. It would be like a whole nother person would be finishing these stories that are there. There's one that I might be able to work on. I think it's The Fall of the Ravens. Although I might actually redo that. I'm not gonna get rid of the original, but I might actually rewrite it, as in start again with it, just because of the fact that I kinda, or maybe I'll just write a whole new one, who knows? But no, so yeah, that one there might be rewrites of them, but they would be totally different things. They'd have the same idea most likely, but they would still be different in ways, so that would give you a couple things. Instagram, is there anything I really do with that? I don't even do that. I don't even do anything with that now. That would have to be something that I would try to do. I would try to have something. I would try to put something up on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, even from the start, just because you can't really do anything with it. But at the same time, I also don't want to be on that schedule for something like that, because then it's like, then I'm like, oh, I want to do something, but it's tomorrow, someday I'm going to need something. So I don't want to force myself into anything. I definitely want to be able to have the freedom for it, so that's a thing. I want to be able to enjoy what I'm doing. So Twitter, I don't really post on there but I'm always usually on there at some point or another, just to make sure that I'm trying to think of the right words for it. To make sure that it's like I'm looking at it and I'm like, what am I? Itchy chest. I'm gonna try and be more active on them. And I went past 25 minutes by a little bit, by a minute. Twitch, I want to be more active on. Either Saturday, Sunday is gonna be my main thing for right now. Possibly more in certain times. Pokemon Go, I'm gonna try and be more active on, of course, just because I'm really getting back into the game. This is gonna go up to 27 minutes because I'm not gonna be able to finish it in 1 second. Wattpad, like I just said, the stories, I'm gonna be making new ones. I'm not gonna really be touching the old ones, because if I touch the old ones, it's gonna be like somebody else took over and just finished them, so it wouldn't really make any sense to have that there. PS4, I assume that there's a thing like the Xbox where you can follow instead of, because I'm not going to be able to add everybody as a friend. I'm not going to try and add everybody as a friend. I'm not going to add everybody as a friend. Nintendo, I don't know if they do a thing like that too, but they might. If they do, then I'll get to that too. So that's PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo. That's all that's done and explained. Wattpad, Pokemon Go, Twitch, those are all explained. Twitter and Instagram, those are going to try to be more common, more often posts and all that stuff. There might be stuff that people enjoy, there's going to be stuff that people don't enjoy. Either way with that, I'm going to say I'll see you guys in the shadows.